Today's SpongeBob Tower Defense video, we find out who really is Dirty Dan. Alright, so we just loaded in and we had recently got Dirty Dan SpongeBob and Pinhead Larry, which is Patrick. And from what I've seen in other videos, I think the SpongeBob is going to win just because it has Splash. Like in this game, the pierce, it doesn't really pierce through every unit. It just goes towards the first one. So that's what I don't like about pierce. So I'm gonna show you all of the abilities and what they do. So Pinhead Larry Patrick is a pierce unit. So I'll show you right now. As you can see, its area of attack is large, but it only hits 1 to 2 people or enemies. So that's already off to a bad start. But its max damage is 2,300 with a cooldown of 1.5. So it's pretty good, but it's just that the piercing really ruins it. So I have to align them in certain positions to get the best out of them. And I'm pretty sure that the SpongeBob is way better just because of it hits more units, and I'm pretty sure it does more damage. So after this time lapse, I'm going to be showing you the Dirty Dan. Pinhead Larry's attack is like him just throwing something in a straight line. And I believe SpongeBob's attack is him throwing something like Caveman SpongeBob's attack. So like if you've seen Caveman SpongeBob throws like a stick, I'm pretty sure the SpongeBob or Dirty Dan, he does the same exact thing. And if you're wondering why I'm calling SpongeBob Dirty Dan and not Patrick, it's because that's how the game named them. I'll show you a quick clip right now of why I'm calling them this name.
All right, Pinhead, your time is up.
Who you calling Pinhead? I want to be Dirty Dan.
What makes you think you can be Dirty Dan?
I'm dirty. See it.
I'd say I'm Dirty Dan.
I'd say I'm Dirty Dan.
Alright, so the stats for Pinhead Larry is 897,149 damage. Total playtime of 7 minutes and 14 seconds, 820 takedowns, and he lasted for 56 waves. So now we're going to move on to SpongeBob, which is also Dirty Dan. And so the clip I showed you was why I'm saying let's find out who was the better Dirty Dan. Is That's the reason. So I personally want to find out. I think they had buffed this unit just because it was so bad on the release during the update. So I wanted to see for myself which one was better because this is also my first time using this unit and I wanted to do it with you guys. So I'm my prediction is that Dirty Dan or SpongeBob is going to be the real Dirty Dan and win just because his name is literally Dirty Dan and Patrick's name is Pinhead Larry. If you get what I mean, like why would they name Patrick Dirty Dan if he's gonna be weaker than SpongeBob, which also could be named Dirty Dan? Like it doesn't really make sense. So I personally think that's the most logical reason why he would be called Dirty Dan and why I think he's going to win. So let me know what you guys think in the comments before you watch the end of the video. I want to see what you guys think. And hopefully we could see the results quick. And I'm going to show you guys the good stuff and tell you which unit you should go towards. Well, actually, it depends on what your unit's abilities are and how they can match up with your other troops. So let's say if you have um a range on it, like let's say Dirty Dan's range is crazy OP, and you want some other troops to get that effect, you could put Jellyfish Jam on it, and it could just boost your units all the way up in damage and attack speed. And I'm gonna give you a little video tomorrow or in a couple days about the new traits that they have added, and I'm gonna showcase it for you guys to see which one's the best, which one's the worst, and what's good for your team. All right, so hopefully you let me know in the comments, and I'll see your comment, and then you'll make it to the end of the video and say like my prediction was wrong or my prediction was right. I really want to see what your intel on these new units were, and hopefully we could see it's coming to an end. It looks like they're getting a little bit faster, but I don't want to say anything too soon because I low-key want this to keep going just because I want my quest to go up and I want to get that trait rerolls, those chests, and hopefully I can make a video soon on some mythic chests or some legendary chests. Well, this is the end of its run, so I'm going to tell you the stats now. So Dirty Dan got a total of 2,709,000 damage. He lasted for a total of 13 minutes and 54 seconds. Total takedowns was 1,644, and he lasted for 112 waves. So this is extremely better than the Pinhead Larry. So if you're gonna go for a mythic unit that just came out, I would suggest Dirty Dan. So we just found out that who really was Dirty Dan? It was Spongebob, not Patrick. So if you really enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button and comment what videos you want me to do next. And hit the video in the middle of the screen if you want to see more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching.